Hey guys, what's up? It's Ancient Smack, and today what I got for you guys is base reviews, and we're gonna do this for a Town Hall level 7 base and Town Hall level 8 base. Um, these were requests for my clanmates in the current clan that I'm in, which is Battle Throne 3. They requested me to do it for them, so we're gonna give them a base review, and I'm gonna rate their bases from a scale of 1 to 10. What I liked about it and what I think needs improvement on. Alright, so let's start off with the first person, which is Luke. Let's find Luke. Looking for Luke. Wait, did I miss him? He's up here somewhere. Oh, found him. Alright, let's visit him. Alright, so right off the bat, we could tell that this is a trophy base. He is going for trophies. But you could tell this because all of his main defenses, mortars, Teslas, wizard towers, etc., are around his town hall. You get the most trophies if you take a town hall rather than getting 50%. Usually, when you get 50%, you get around 4 trophies, but the town hall is the most vulnerable. And you could get between 4 to 10 trophies for taking out a town hall just by itself with no other percentages. But right away, what I do like about his base is that the air defenses are spread out evenly. Besides in the one area up top, but that's all right though because he has the bombs there to prevent them from coming in, and even if they do come in, those 2 archer towers on the side will be picking them off, and they do pretty high damage. So that's not a problem. Um, so and he has the 2 air bombs up there, which is also very good. Say if I were to bring in a dragon from there, right away it would get wounded by those 2 air bombs, and then the archer towers will finish off the work. So it's fine that he doesn't have an air defense up there. But the wizard towers, the archer towers, it pretty much has everything covered in that area. What I would do though is upgrade those 2 wizard towers, definitely. It's never a bad thing to upgrade your defenses. No matter what defense it is, whether it's air defense, whether it's the most useless defense, it's still defense. It's still going to help you in a positive note. You're never going to be making a mistake about upgrading a defense. Uh, because for me, guys, honestly, uh, sometimes I wonder. I'd be like, oh, so which defense should I upgrade? Either way, at the end, you're gonna end up upgrading all of them. It's just a matter of fact on personal preferences. But I also like what Luke did with the walls here. It's like double protection. He put the 2 builders huts to close in those openings. So if he puts the giants there, the giants are basically gonna go straight for the wall since they do not go for regular objects on the map. They go for defenses. So they're gonna go right through the wall, and by that time is the most important feature that you're gonna find, which is definitely distance. The time it takes for them to get there. By that time, the cannon and archer tower would have already taken out as many giants as there were. Um, Now we're just checking to make sure everything is in range. By this, I mean, does your cannon spread out to the range of your things on the side of the map? That's very important. You don't want people just picking off your gold mines like that with no defense attacking them, which is why you really got to watch out for that. And it turns out that Luke's base um, does a very good job at that. Luke's base would be rated a 9.5 out of 10. All right, now we're gonna go on to the next person we have, and that is John. John is Town Hall level 7. So for all you low-level Clash of Clans players, uh, could copy this base if you like it, or see the flaws about it. All right, so right away, big mistake. The 2 air defenses are on the same portion of the map. If I were to put in a dragon where that lab is, put 4 dragons, he's done. I will get to his town hall no problem. Especially if they're like level 2 dragons, upgraded dragons, I will have no problem getting to his town hall and taking it out. The problem is that if I get to his town hall, I get to his resources. So I would really spread those resources out a little bit more, rather than just being all in the same place. The good thing is though that he does have the clan castle there, so that will indeed help him out. especially if they're archers too. Most clans do donate archers just because they go for air and ground units. If you're getting attacked by a dragon, the archers will shoot at the dragon as well, which is why most clans request archers, because they're kind of like the troop that works for everything no matter what. The wizard towers are in good locations, that's not a problem. Um, this is definitely a trophy base as well. But the reason I don't know why there's that blank spot right there. That's honestly really pointless. You're just losing space and wasting walls for that. So I would definitely decide to close that up or think of something else to add. Maybe another air defense up there in that area. Maybe expand something. Same thing with those two other builders huts. You don't need them inside next to your base. Honestly, the smartest thing to do with your builders huts, especially if you have like 5 or 4, spread them out on the edges of the map. That will help you out a lot. To me, from personal experience, I have spread them out on the map, and sometimes someone would get like 98% on me, but they wouldn't get 100. You don't want them getting 100% on you. If people keep getting 100% on you, that means your base is very ineffective, so you should definitely take some steps toward making it better. And one of those steps would be by putting the builder sets on the far corners, because most of the time people will not be able to get there. Dark elixir storage, I would definitely move from there too, um, because we all got to keep in mind it's a valuable resource to get. It's hard to get. It's expensive to gem out. It's one of those resources where you should really, take into consideration. Yeah, you might lose like 300, but 300 out of 10,000, it is a lot. Um, Although the other thing is the gold mine that's boxed out, you don't need it boxed out. Just to waste the walls. You'd rather waste some walls, maybe get the air defense boxed out in a different area, rather than a gold mine. Because most of the time, if you are active, you don't care if people take your gold mines because you don't have a lot of things in it. Unless you're very unactive, then I would box them out. But other than that, leave them on the outside. Just make sure everything, yet again, is in range. And John's base for now seems to be doing a very good job at that. So I'm guessing when he did create his base, he did focus on the range of his defenses to the collectors and the army camps, etc. Um, the Barbarian King is in a good spot too there. Honestly, that is a spot of the map that does lack defense right there. Um, Defense, I mean ground defense, not air defense. Air defense, I would definitely not attack with dragons there. If I were to attack this base, I would attack from up top. But what I would get working on though, John, if you're watching this, is upgrade the walls. No doubt about it. You need those walls upgraded. Just take it one step at a time. And do something with those spring traps. You don't need them in the middle of the map right there. It's better to have them on the outside of the map, maybe make like a double wall. Do something else with them. Try to spread them out more. Don't put them in that spot of the map, because if someone gets to that spot of the map, it basically means you're already screwed. So there's honestly no point of having them there. Um, but other than that, decent, well-rounded base. Just work on the things I told you. If you move the air defense up, this base would be so much better. Definitely upgrade the air defense if you can. Mortars are good levels. They're spread out in a good way. The clan castle is in a decent spot, but everything about this base seems pretty decent. It just has a couple flaws. But other than that, everything seems to be okay. My rating for this base, scale out of 1 to 10, on my scale would be 7.5. I would really work on it, Jim. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.